Every single time Nigerians open their mouths, it becomes disgraceful. It begins to expose to the world how they think, how deformed they truly are.
Bold to tell them that enough of this nonsense. We have the capacity as Africans. We are resilient and creative to shape our own future.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Saying It Just the Way It Is right here on the stable of Chivik Inspirations. Yeah, so we are back at it like we never left. And this is like a part 2 for today's episode, right? So, wonder shall never cease. It has been exposed of how Nigerians have been getting their illegal identity and passports. I told you that when you dig deep, a lot of things will be uncovered. Nigerians have been leaving Nigeria, first of all, to go to Ghana, just for the sole purpose of stealing Ghanaian passports. And also, Ghanaians have come out, or Ghanaian government leaders have come out to put a strong warning to Ghanaian citizens, especially their ladies, who are dating Nigerian men that are scammers, fraudsters, of what they should know about giving them, or these young men, their accounts. Because Nigerian men will not come to you except they have something, they want to gain or achieve from you. That's why they come to date or go to date all these country citizens that don't know their true color. But for today, they have been exposed. So I've got these videos put together for our own exposition and knowledge and understanding. And on the other hand, you're going to see what Nigerian, ambassador, yes, have come out to say about illegal foreigners of Nigerians in South Africa, what they should know. Yes, it's high time we know these things and expose it. So please, without sentiment, emotions, and bias, my brothers and sisters, I want you to watch this video. But please don't forget to watch till the end. Like it, share, and stay subscribed. Then at the end, we'll come back and talk. Let's watch this video.
Number one is that you are wrong. There are people that are in this country that were brought in, in that, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then you get to South Africa and discover that it's just wash. Please indicate. I was prepared this evening to talk about the dangers of japa. If you must japa rightly, japa legally. There's no country of the world that I will not go to. But for me to run away from Nigeria, sorry, I will not do that. Your paper, number one, is that you are wrong by coming into a country and they gave you 3 months, so to speak, and you decided to speak more than that. First and foremost, let's accept that you are wrong. Because when we are calling government, some of these things, we brought it to ourselves. I don't put my hand into anything that is not legal. My visa will expire on the 1st of August. And so, I came in here and I told them, even at the airport, before the man could open his mouth, I said, I'm coming back on the 1st, don't worry.
I've also realized that people bring birth certificate and the details on the birth certificate are false, so to speak.
I have come to the passport office in Accra. At one of the centers, foreigners who acquire Ghanaian birth certificates hope to secure the travel booklet. An Ivorian woman using a fake birth certificate to apply for a passport has been arrested. Wearing a purple tie and dye top on a pair of denim jeans, she cups her face in her palms and weeps. Dinah Dianeho is her Ivorian name. She was using Dinah Apia to apply for a Ghanaian passport.
And gave me 100 Ghana cedis for it. And I went in and do the birth certificate.
But do you work at the birth certificate?
No.
So who did you collaborate with at the birth cert to do it for her?
I did not collaborate with anyone. I went there myself.
But you knew that she wasn't a Ghanaian, so why did you get a Ghanaian birth cert?
I changed the names that she used. to a Ghanaian name.
I have come to the Birth and Death Registry's main office at the ministries. I meet a staff of the registry who identifies himself only as Charles. I caught up with him, assisting a Nigerian to get a birth certificate. He is charging 100 cedis.
Once we delete it, we pay 100 cedis, we delete it from the system. And then we pay 80 cedis, we do new one. 100 will sponge it from the system. I'll take those information off from the system. That one is on another board, you pay 100 cedis. Then you sponge it. And then you pay 80 cedis for it. Then we get new one. I will take all the details, everything. But that's what we should have. But you let's see if this one go through. Okay, you wait. I'll try and see if it doesn't go through. I'll give a call. For the Ghana, Nigeria, I'll try. If it doesn't go through, I'll call you.
Birth is expected to be registered for free. Late registration attracts a processing and penalty charge of 50 cedis. Particular search in the Register of Births and Deaths Registry is 5 cedis, but Charles charges 100 cedis for what he calls an executive search.
I want me to change it as a market.
But I won't make the name the Ashama.
Ashama can make it Ashama. That if you get like Tema, that you never get Tema or that
that one will be the advantage. That one be
but it's close to Ashama. You see, like Tishi, there's a Kuku, Lekma, those areas. You see that like Lekma, that area.
Like Ashama. But the Lekma there, why you get people for their way?
I guess somebody will feel good for them. If you do and that'll be where you did. So you want to take it and make it good for them.
So my money, how far?
The money there go.
100 cedis go.
A 35-year-old woman was arrested on Tuesday afternoon at the Nigel Home Affairs office for allegedly issuing over 300 fraudulent birth certificates. The woman, who has worked for Home Affairs for 11 years, has been under investigation since January last year. Officials say she got wind of the investigation against her and tried to resign from her position, but was thwarted by police. The woman was led out of her office with her hands tied behind her back as her shocked colleagues looked on.
That's why I'm here. I'm guiding you guys. I'm guiding.
At her double-story Germiston home, officers found numerous documents that she was unable to explain.
There are people who are within our system who are abusing the trust that's bestowed upon them by the South African government and the South African people. The Department of Home Affairs holds a very strategic place in national security. So those who are forsaking that national security for their own benefit are a great risk to us. We want the harshest penalty given to people who undertake corruption and abuse the trust that the department has bestowed upon them.
Officials say all the documents processed by the official will be blocked and removed from the population register. The woman will appear in court soon.
UK Prime Minister, I want to address you. I don't blame you. I blame our leaders who sat down for you to steal our resources. I blame the people who allowed you to deceive them to take majority of our resources into your country to rebuild your country. I blame the elders who sat down to be deceived, to be thinking that you were about to help us. And today, after stealing all our resources and making your country better, you have the guts, you have the right to tell Africans that it is a privilege. You are lucky some of us are not the president. I would have told you harsher words this morning. UK Prime Minister, nobody is afraid of you. I love my country, Ghana. And I think that if we have empowered leaders, they'll be able to say no. We still have leaders who would act like Kwame Nkrumah, who would reject those imperialism, who reject new forms of colonization. But telling us that it is a privilege, we will tell you very soon that it is also a privilege to live in Africa. And I think that it is time for African leaders to just sit up and tell every white man here that, hey, it is a privilege to stay in Africa. It is not a right. When would we have African leaders who just get up and say that all you, USA, UK, whoever, it is time for you to realize that living in Africa is a right, it is a privilege and not a right. Gone were the days when you say some of these nonsense, we'll be shaking. But we have a new form of Africa. We have certain leaders who are rising up to the occasion and telling some of you to shut up. USA can say it, I don't care. But for UK, we are aware of how you stole our resources. We are aware. So UK ambassador to Ghana, please, we are not afraid of you. And I know that maybe the president will tell you, but some of us, we are not afraid of you. We don't need your country to survive. I don't need to come to UK to survive. I don't need you to survive. You rather need us. If African leaders are truthful to themselves, there'll be a time that you will not be able to have advantage over our resources again. And that is the time you know that you need Africans to survive.
Introducing.
So, dear Prime Minister, Starmer, UK Prime Minister, this is my word to you this morning. My name is Nana Jantua. I'm a multimedia worker. And I know that you get this message. So I am sending this epistle to you. I said I'm writing to express my deep concern about your recent statement that living in the UK is a privilege, not a right. Given the history of exploitation and resource extraction from African countries like Ghana, where I live, your words feel particularly tone deaf and nonsense. For too long, our resources have been taken without fair compensation, enriching others like UK for many years, while other communities like my country struggle. As Africans and as a Ghanaian, we won't be intimidated or diminished by such reckless comments. We are proud of our identities, cultures, and history as Africans. We are not beggars. We are a sovereign nation with immense potential. And it is time for us to stand strong and assert our worth in international conversations. We need to be bold to tell them that enough of this nonsense. We have the capacity as Africans. We are resilient and creative to shape our own future. We have the power, just like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah said, that we have the power to identify ourselves and our personalities. So this morning I urge President Johndramanimahama and other African leaders to join forces in responding to this narrative that undermine our dignity and right to self-determination. We need to redefine the conversations around our place in the world, demanding fairness, respect, and equal partnership that value our contribution. Let us tell them that enough of these threats. If living in UK is a privilege, they should be told that living in Africa is a privilege. Signed by Nana Jantua. So Prime Minister, UK Prime Minister, says Starmer, it's an unfortunate statement. And for me, I urge all African leaders to stand up against UK, to stand up against USA.
And at my education miracle, so I think say young correct wa. Mehu presenters biblia wusi. Oh, sikano credit we have $5,000, $10,000. Can you imagine?
Hello, Charlie. The Ghanaian authority is warning the Ghanaian girls who are allowing themselves to be used by some Nigerian guys. They are warning them. See, they are warning them seriously. And this warning, may I agree, because I've shared certain videos here that were related to some of these things. But it seems like people are so greedy to the extent that they don't know when there is something wrong. They don't even see it. But I don't want to talk plenty. And also, I have other videos to show you. Let's go into the videos. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe.
Maybe I may do maintain maybe I mean to can be brave, but yeah. Me the basis is so na me boniti ya nise. Girls na me bon Nigeria for them because one no Ghana pa. Eye girls in keten won a wayan keten Nigeria for no emma wo create account. What do want details say create account Nigeria for no e di sika fam no munye very careful. Girls eye girls say Nigeria no could be account no Ghana like on could be because no me be Ghana ni abayiwa to Ghana ni abayiwa. Na we bia man na say ono no de sika emu no de sika fa o de be ma girl na girl yakotum no o de tuma ma girl no be bia account no okay one say me Nigeria ni my for girlfriend okay what you say wo Ghana card one what you say me bia account man we bia account nti no me deals bia no wo account no me de be fa na say girl no so big girl say I don't say or community so when girls say young girls what you say nti no wo a ye de sika nkaka for account mu no so chena ya wapa ya Nigeria ni no ko on fa na ni munye nti say sia no mo ye number 2 you were businessmen one cook, house helps, drivers, one hour ye juma momo, or my baby account momo, and what is a cafe. Is any cook for me? Mianka be a DB. Sir, what I say, what is a cafe? I had a coso. I had a coso be. Ebio, ebi nso de bi ebi nso yɛ cars wɔn yɛ wɔ car me mbɔ car ne din me bɔ ha ebi gu wɔn business saa cars no mu bɛyɛ 80% ɛyɛ car yɛ wie fi Canada nti wo yusu ya obɛhu ya yɛbɛtima akyere wɔn wɔ abuchi wɔn bɛhu na wɔn aba abɛgye nti saa car na ebu paa sisi amafo drive paa sisi aba so paa bia vie wo mu no ajema de amaye nkoka bibia me si vie wo mu na maka bibia saa car no kita bɛyɛ bi a 250,000 asa 300,000 let vie wo mu no so kuro so I money cheap saa cars no bebre na na stolen cars from Canada yes bebre na na stolen cars enti munya careful ana obi beka che o se meritu kwan enti no okotumi pese me park me ka bi wo fie wo boya ya wa be faw obi naturally Ghana ni se ne car no ni ba bi o be park ne korampo amasa nti wo se obi push wa no I very careful se see sentence ne de yes obi aso pesika na sika no nya na he na chese wonya sika you don't need much to live wonya sika nya and don't need much wonya sika nya na chese ada na me ade ba di nkomo bi about life no na sika nya he na wo hia na ye onkrofo bi wo ho awo omo low self esteem to the extent say when yes sika bi ni ade a obia bi open no wo omo pen ne bi ni omo nantinti no ope car aye we ni ade bro pimi ubetu abetu enye wo car no ni ade na car no say je fu nsem obia no so be kwai nti yesere yen artist fo no yesere won sese ya no ni amaboroboro so no eya ade amanfo ani rehwe ho nti me mpesa obeye victim nti na me meti ho ama no car sa moto nyina no monye very very careful enye hwe me hu ka bi wayi nti mpacho hwe ma me hwe se price ya he ye betima to stolen card abere wo Ghana ha yei possible nti yesere ye nkrofo yi ene won a wo ye show off ne ade ne niama no se sika krampo do wia krampo se enye hu dede o but ade ba ko se won a ye kire won ne won a wo ye scan hu dede ana ajima education be rekoso I think say ye correct wa ha mehu ye presenters biblia we say oh sika no credit we wia $5,000 $10,000 can you imagine
I have lived in Ghana for the last 4 years. Before that, I was in Lagos, Nigeria. I was in Nigeria for 13 years, but I am not in Nigeria. I am from Ghana. A lot of people are shocked by this because they say I look like a Nigerian and I talk like a Nigerian. Well, I've lived in Nigeria for over half of my life, so it's a big part of me. The food, the culture, the people, and the way of life. Do I love being in Ghana? Yes, but that doesn't mean I don't miss Nigeria. Although life in Nigeria wasn't easy with constant light out and internet issue, it was still a place I call home. As much as I love my home, I want to go back to Lagos as an adult and see what it has to offer. Because of that, I have been thinking of going back to Nigeria to reconnect with my old friends while I am still trying to make new ones. Any lady in Lagos that is interested in making new friends and making content, please hit me up. Living in Nigeria was different. I moved to Nigeria when I was 8 years old. Then I lived there till I was 20. So most of my adult life has been from Nigerian perspective. When people ask me why I moved to Nigeria, honestly, I don't know. My parents said they wanted me to experience living in another country. My mom used to live in Nigeria, so for her, it was really the only place she knew. But when I was in Nigeria, I didn't really get to explore much. A lot of my life was school and home. I want to go back to learn more about the different cultures, meet new people, travel to different states. Some of the landmarks I want to visit is the Olumoro National Museum in Lagos, the Fishing Festival in Kobe State, and the list goes on. Since I posted the last video, a lot of people have reached out to give me some advice and connect. If there's any lady in Lagos who wants to connect and ready to explore those places with me, please don't be shy, leave a comment.
Every single time Nigerians open their mouths, it becomes disgraceful. It begins to expose to the world how they think, how deformed they truly are. What am I trying to say in essence? This usual habit of Nigerians identifying with success in a bid to brag about it is what I don't understand. I don't understand it. So Cristiano Ronaldo took Cristiano Ronaldo's club in Saudi Arabia, Al Nassr, went to Lagos in Portugal to play a club friendly. And guess what Nigerians did? They started shouting. Cristiano Ronaldo and Al Nassr, they've landed in Lagos, Nigeria. They wanted to use such to brag about Nigeria. What would Cristiano Ronaldo be doing? Chiwetel Ejiofor came to Nigeria alone and went back sick just because he came to act half of a yellow song. He went back sick. You think your Nigeria is conducive for people? You think your Nigeria is even conducive for a person that thinks normally? Talk more of celebrities of the world. People would rather go to Ghana. They would rather go to Ghana. I don't even want to talk about South Africa and Botswana because these are places that celebrities go to and feel so good. It's like normal thing. It's now regular. In fact, if you see a world celebrity in South Africa, it no longer, it's not a new thing for South Africans. I'm telling you the truth because they've seen it enough. They live with white people. In Botswana, you see the Prince of England, they go there with low-key and do their thing. Nothing really disturbs them. And they see these people are like, it's just something that Nigerians will brag about and want the world to know. And then they made a caricature of themselves. They started telling the world, oh, Cristiano Ronaldo and Al Nassr is in Portugal. How shameless can you people be? this country, how shameless. You see, one thing that I hate the most is that I'm a Nigerian. It's something that makes me mad. But then I remember that everything works together for good to them that are in the righteous path. It's one thing I know is that the reason I'm a Nigerian can never be shut off the fact that I would be the person that fixes this country. And if I cannot, then this country has to be destroyed for the sake of other African countries and the world at large. It's simple.
Did you hear everything that was being said there? Did you hear it? And I'm happy, like I heard, that the Ghanaian man that is, in the business of selling his own country's passport identity to these criminals as Nigerians have been caught. Because Ghanaians are tired. They were like, at some point, you've been hearing it. Who are these people giving this thing to Nigerians? Because they should be having, a collaboration or partnership with people inside, in-house. They say, now rats where they inside house, they go bring the one way they outside. Yes. And it has to be stopped. That's why the investigation was carried out. And at the end of the day, these young people who are in the business of doing this have been caught. And they will face the wrath of the law. What the law says, even the Nigerians. Because you don't know the damage you're doing to your country. How can you carry your own country identity and be selling it for 100, I mean, they say 50 Ghana cedi, for peanuts, even for any amount, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know already all these things we've been screaming as Nigerians, saying that Nigerians are criminals. You hear all these things and you still harden your mind. For how much? You're destroying your country. Now that Ghanaians are being scrutinized everywhere they go, is it good in your eyes? They are even saying Nigerians should leave the country. It's because of all these things. You see all these things here, and you see hardening your heart to ruin your country, a country that your predecessors fought so hard to build. Ghana is peaceful, Ghana is safe, Ghana is this. You don't know that it's because of all this effort, and you want to ruin it. As for Nigerians, we know that they are baje, rotten, smelly. Because they always want to go everywhere, deposit their rottenness, their venom, their disease, their virus. Everywhere they go is for the one negative reason or the other. Thank you, Ghanaian police, immigration, for this. Thank you. If they will continue like this, I will be very happy. Catch all of them. Let them face the wrath. And to all Ghanaian ladies who are dating, I'm not saying don't date. They are good Nigerian men, but they are difficult to find. Let me not lie. They are difficult. They are scarce. Out of 10, before you see 2 good ones, it hard. Let me not lie. Forget even the ones that are content creators on social media. Every are talking. Don't just follow their talk. Beware, because when they catch you, love go clear for your eye. You will know that there is more to life than I love you, I love you. There is more to life when you see yourself in prison than you are my sweetheart, you are my darling, you are the sugar, the cockroach in my cupboard, the apple of my eye, the sugar in my tea, you are the ant, the mosquito that bites me and give me, high BP and give me high tension, blah, 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 blah. That is how they talk. They spoil you with money. They'll say, Odogu, too much money. Nigerian men are rich. They know how to care for women. It's a lie. Foul. Wait, they know where they are going to. They have their targets. Once they hit it, boom, they are done with you. That's why I warn you people. Even their women, pray you don't experience one, whether male or female, especially on the negative. I want my subscribers to experience good Nigerians, good ones. That I'm opening your eyes to all these things, so that you will know the wolves in sheep clothing, the ones that are hiding under the umbrella, the mask of what? Evil, crime, and corruption. Because if you find yourself in jail, you understand. Go to the prisons and see people that are there. If you want to really understand what I'm saying, know how the kind of life they are living, what deprivation of freedom is all about, then you will be more careful. You will know that there is more to life than I love you. There is more to life than open your leg. I'm telling you. So we've heard everything here. It's an eye-opener and a warning. And to Nigerians in South Africa, you see the lady that was warning, don't go there without what? The right route, legally. If you go there 3 months, once or before the 3 months, leave. If you must stay back for any reason, go to the immigrations. What is too difficult? What is too difficult to obey these laws, rules, and regulations of other people's country? Nigerians, I'm asking. Look at what they are doing in Ghana. Ghanaians, a word is enough for the wise. When we are telling people, most of you say, you are doing Pan-Africanism, you are doing this, you are doing that. Yeah, I did not say don't be Pan-Africanist. You saw the Ghanaian man that sent a strong message to UK government. Because at the end of the day, if your country is good, if our country is good, we will not see the need to be running to all these countries. So don't destroy the one that is even better as Ghana. Nigerians, don't destroy it. Ghanaians, don't destroy your own country. If not, what Nigerians are going through, pray you don't experience it. You hear every day we cry here on social media. You think it's a joke. Well done to that man that sent a strong warning to the UK. These are the kind of people we need. Because Africa belongs to us. Our country belongs to us. We must stay. We must stay back, come back, fight back, and build it by our own hands, not by running like headless chickens. These are the kind of people we need. Right? Anyways, I say let me bring these information as we've seen all together here. Based on all we've seen, what are your thoughts, your opinion, your input? This is not to demote, demean, demarket any country. We're just trying to make us understand and see things through the right path, through the right direction and the right thinking, for a better country, for a better individual, for a better people, and for a better Africa. Because if Africa must unite, there are so many things that we need to do. Work on ourselves. First, by shunning crime and corruption, evil, by every means, every sort. Exactly. That's what is eating us. Corruption, crime. Right? Anyways, let's talk in the comment section. I don't want to bore you guys. I know your hands are itchy because your mouth is full. Type it in the comment section constructively and respectfully. And thank you for watching and staying through. I still remain your host, as usual. Keeping it real, happy, safe, and blessed. Until I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.